What are my memories from the early days of TransLand 35 years ago when Mom and Dad started this thing? Um, Man, that requires me to think back a lot. And I remember when Dad told me that he was leaving Frisco Transportation and had this company in Kansas City that he was going to create a satellite operation for in Springfield. I just remember that there was never a "can we do this?" It was always this is our next challenge and we're going to overcome it. I can't say enough about how neat it has been to come in and see what Mom and Dad built and what our group of employees built over these years.
Well, I'll tell you what it was like.
Okay.
35 years ago, businesses in Springfield were going under, and it was winter time. And Burlington and Frisco were going to merge companies. And he could see the handwriting on the wall that we was not going to have a job for very long. We dug in there, we stuck together, we talked things over, and it was scary to start, but we tried it. 35 years ago we were operating out of a little tiny motel room, and you sat at the desk and did all the managing and the paperwork, and I got to be the custodian, I got to clean. I helped in that way, so and just one truck coming in to get freight instead of 165, and that was a big difference. We have always taken pride in everything that we've done all of our life, and to us that's the only way to be is to take pride. We wish the very, very best for TransLand.
When I first come to work here, I think we had like 16 to 18 trucks doing mostly intermodal container type work, and we had rented trailers or leased trailers up, and he was just getting into the freight business. I just think they've done it the right way, just slow but sure, and then they'll take care of you, they'll work with you.
In my 25 years at TransLand, we've went from having dry erase boards on the wall to keep track of our trucks to dispatching with computers. I've stayed at TransLand for 25 years because of the challenge of the job, the people I get to work with, the people I've worked with in the past. I really like dealing with drivers. I really try to treat people the way that I want to be treated.
I started working here in 1994. Straight out of college, and I was looking for a smaller company to work for. I didn't want to go into corporate America and just be another number and not a name. I get asked a lot, why did you stay that long? The number one reason is I think most people spend their entire lives searching for an employer that's a great employer. And I was very fortunate and found that right away. I can honestly say that Glenn and Anna Walker truly care about their employees and genuinely care about their well-being, and I'm just very fortunate that I found that. The most significant change that has happened here at TransLand in the time that I've been here has been the culture of the company. We are truly a family-oriented company. We have a family atmosphere here. We laugh together, we cry together, we fight like family sometimes, but in the end, this group is always there for each other.
I'll never forget my first safety meeting with all our drivers. We met in the warehouse here. Must have been in May or June. And everybody was worried, Mark's going to get introduced to all these drivers and how's he going to do? And, he's never done this stuff before. And I wasn't worried. I was excited to meet our drivers. And as I went around and shook hands with you all and got a chance to meet a number of you, several of you just kind of pulled me aside and said, Mark, we got a lot of faith in you. And we also know that if all you do is do it the way your dad did it, you're going to be really successful. And I can't tell you how much that meant to reinforce to me that this was a mission that I could accomplish. I think we kind of settled on treat people the way they want to be treated. and we've kind of stuck to that. And we've tried to listen. And I think we're listening better today to what our employees and drivers have on their minds, how we can improve what we're doing. What a treat for me to get to continue that legacy and keep growing the business and keeping it around for another 35 years plus. It's how do we strive to be the best we can be? And excellence is simply being the best that we can be. Every once in a while I get a chance to really brag on the neat people that I get to work with. And when I describe our group of employees, I talk about their hearts, and I talk about how much we all care. And we care about each other, and we care about our customers, and we care about delivering excellence. It comes from inside all of us. And that's the beauty of TransLand. I'll brag on Mom and Dad. They show us every day how much they care. You know, they're out interacting with us on a regular basis, whether they're trimming the lawn, whether they're working in the flower garden, whether they're attending safety meetings, whether they're supporting us at the company picnics and the Christmas parties. They care. Not because it benefits them, but because they see how much it benefits all their employees. Thank you for the past 35 years, and thank you for aspiring to be the best that we can be going forward for the next 35 years and beyond.
My dad, he wasn't so smart, but he wanted it done right. You know, and I did do it right.